when you think you have seen it all until you wake up to a one Karen who is a foreigner in a foreign country, and she's a tourist, but she's complaining of how there's so many tourists in this country. Ha! Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to brace yourself for this one video because I want some answers, and I know you guys will give me some answers. So we're gonna watch this clip together, come back and talk about it.
And send you the picture. Yeah. On the same table. I want to tell me, I want to hear in German. Und essen. Und essen. And eat. Aber.
Aber ist and.
No, aber.
Okay, aber.
Oh, das weiß ich, I know. Ich weiß das. Ist Dienstag up to.
One would think that going to a different country as a tourist and as a foreigner, I mean, you would be open to actually interacting and accommodating people that do not come from the same country as you are, or maybe that do not even speak the same language as yours. Different nationalities, because that is the expectation. I mean, who doesn't sit on their phone or their computer to make research before going anywhere? Now, madam, if you did not make research, let me help you with this. Kenya is one of the greatest destinations of all time, and tourism contributes such a big, huge deal towards the Kenyan economy. So that has to mean that it has all different kinds of nationalities, blue, black, red, pink, yellow, and all of that. But if you have a problem with living peacefully with people that literally have not done anything to you, but simply because they have different accents and different nationalities, and that triggers you, that means you are the problem. Did you know that some of these people, their own people can't even stand them? Because imagine you have just come to a foreign country, you are new, and you have already started sorting out who is who and who is not. And you've already started complaining of how in the world there are so many fucking Germans and their accents are actually triggering.
The audacity of being a tourist and complaining about other tourists going to the same places you go and doing the same things that you do and then feeling better than them because of their nationality. Like, there's nothing wrong with being German, there's nothing wrong with traveling to Diani Beach. Like, it's a place everyone can go to, it's not just for you, even though you seem to believe that. And there's nothing wrong with being German and traveling to Kenya. There's also nothing wrong with German accents. German people are going to have German accents. People who don't speak English as their first language are going to have accents. And by the way, I'm not German, but this just pisses me off. There's no reason at all why you should be so bothered about Germans going to Diani Beach, but if you're really, really that annoyed about Germans existing and being around you, then I don't know, maybe you're the problem. Like, I'm not sure if you've thought about that, but maybe you should stop feeling better than people from other countries, and maybe you should stop feeling better than other tourists.
If you think you are the only person that is supposed to be enjoying the privileges and luxuries of life in Kenya, and you feel like nobody else should step and stand on the same grounds that you stand on and breathe the same air that you are breathing in, like I said, you are the problem. I don't know if some of these people are born with a certain type of gene that produces entitlement and superiority and makes them feel special in some type of way. And, nobody else should be enjoying the same privileges. Now, I don't know if you remember the scramble and partition of Africa, where these people, the British, the German, the French, the Portuguese, and all of those, they were struggling to make sure they have dominion over Africa. These are the vibes that I'm getting off from this woman. She seems like a representative from her own country. Maybe her country told her, hey, you go and survey and see who is there. And you are already starting to have a problem. You feel like, yeah, you're the only person that is supposed to be having privileges in this country. Now, Kenya has so many beaches. And like I said, you must have done your research. In these so many beaches, you must have searched for which one does not have so many Germans. So you go there and enjoy yourself. Since you already feel like you are special, you shouldn't be breathing the same air. You shouldn't be sharing privileges and luxury with other people that can stand on the same footing like you. This gets me thinking. You thought that people like them, they don't have enough money to make them stand in the same place that you are standing in? I don't know. I'm just curious. They say charity begins at home, but let me tell you this, some people literally lacks charity, because how do you go in a different country and you have already started discriminating and picking on people? Now it makes a lot more sense. You saw clips that were circulating over the internet where the people that were war escapees from Russia and Ukraine, they staged a only white party in Sri Lanka. Hey, I mean, at least that one makes sense, because I mean, at least they could stand each other. Eh? But if you already have a problem with Germans and their accents, now the question is, what if you found only blacks? The way these people are entitled and feel like they're superior more than anyone else, it would make them think these black people don't have enough money to actually stand here. This place, these luxuries are supposed to be enjoyed by only us. Since you can't bully people that have the same skin tone, so you feel like you are disadvantaged to be already sharing the same space with people that can have the same say as you. The entitlement, the nerves. For me, I used to think, when you go in a foreign land, all you have to do is really cooperate and accommodate. You are asking yourself, why are these people here? The same reason that brought you in Diani Beach is the same reason that brought the same Germans in that place. And mind you, they have the resources to actually afford the luxuries that you can afford. And I feel like you are insecure already. You feel too bad that someone else has the same enough resources to stand in the same place that you are standing in. I said some of these people, even in their countries, they can't stand them, because I feel like Europe and everywhere else is more diverse. Yes, racism happens, but there's more diversity and people don't complain of why is this person here, why is that one here. Take your mentality and entitlement back to your country. If you don't want to be Indian, go look for another beach. There's no problem with people coming and wanting to enjoy the same luxuries that you are enjoying. If you don't want to share privileges, go back in your country where you can't share privileges with anyone else. Because if you started with other fellow people that look like you, the next thing you're going to do is start complaining about the nationals and locals. It gets me thinking that if you already have a problem with people that look like you are the one that wants to be superior. You are the ones that want to be accorded all the privileges and respect. White man, Igwe, white man. You want to be breathing different type of air from other people. That entitlement, madam, take it back to your own country. Oh, make research and see there are so many beaches in Kenya. Go to those. And if you can't afford, stay in your Airbnb until when you go back to your country. That is okay as well. I don't know if you've realized, it's just so weird about these people. For us, we don't expect you to be fighting each other. Entitlement at its finest. I don't know what you guys think. I want you to let me know what you think in the comment section. But this type of behavior, when you find a black person, we normally don't complain. When we find each other in different countries, we actually get excited that we found one of our own that understand our own struggles. I don't know. You guys let me know. What would you think? Like, what is the first thing that comes into your mind when you go to a foreign country and find someone that looks exactly like you, even if they're speaking a different language? As long as you can communicate. You wanted to come and take over, madam, but now you found other people that are already existing and enjoying the same luxuries, and that makes you feel bad. Continue feeling bad. Such people are miserable and cannot accommodate anybody. And that's like the worst. If you are a tourist and you are looking to coming to Kenya, please make your research, because trust me, if you thought you're going to be the first person to land on that, whatever, just like the people that came and landed on the continent and started naming our national resources and saying, you know, I discovered this and discovered that, when people that were in the country were using these things already, hey, my dear, you're going to be shocked, because everyone is here, blue, black, pink, you know, peach, they are all here. Make sure you find a place that you're going to be more comfortable at. But don't think that, you know, you're going to be the first person that is there, especially if someone has not done something to you. Please live peacefully. Take your entitlement somewhere else. My name is Gracie. Please subscribe if you haven't. And thank you so much to all of you that keep showing me love. Yes, I'll see you in another video.